Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Super Retro Championship final for round 1, 2024 in the British Rallycross 5 Nations Trophy. The Ford Escort Mark III of Paul Barrett is on your front row in P1. We've then got the Ford Escort Mark II of Charlie French in P2, and then we've got that Belgian flag looking livery for Vincent Bristow in P3. But watch out for the Porsche 911 and that Lancia Stratos on the second row. We're about to go green light racing. We are green light racing, and well, just like we predicted, the Porsche 911 shoots down the inside, tries to get the whole shot into turn number 1. Through Talladega they come, and well, John Cross in the Lancia Stratos is going to take the whole shot. Where's Barrett gone? So Barrett has ended up right at the back of the order here. Yeah, Paul Barrett, who started pole position, is nowhere to be seen as it stands. John Cross down towards the Devil's Elbow for the very first time of this race for 5 laps. And well, has the lead. And then you've got that 911 Porsche of Barry Stewart in second position. And then you've got Charlie French in third spot, driving that Ford Escort Mark II. Then you've got the 3 Series BMW in P4. Oh, very frantic start here in our retro, or the Super Retro series, through Paddock Bend and about to come across the start finish line. Look at this battle for P2. It is frantically being fought. The Porsche 911 trying to keep Charlie French at bay as they come through Talladega. This is great news for John Cross, by the way, as he's got no pressure from behind. He can kind of just drive away. And then on the exit of Talladega, you can see the 3 Series BMW trying to get involved. Vincent Bristow trying to get back up to a third spot. Everybody's sending it over the jump like it's the car's heyday. Some of these cars are older than me. Heading up Hairy Hill in towards the North Bend. And it is, again, John Cross who leads the way in a car that would not look out of place in a sci-fi space movie. The Lancia Stratos. Beautiful looking motor. And there is Paul Barrett trying to make his way back through the pack. And well, he's actually going to try and send it here on on the number 46 there. That was not ideal in the slightest. Pat Doran would have been looking in his rearview mirror thinking, whoa, that Barrett name is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Oh dear. And luckily they just about avoided contact. So Barrett is going to get going once again, but boy, that was so close to Pat Doran being shunted from behind. Through the Devil's Elbow we come once again. Then John Cross not got as big a gap as he once had. The front 4 separated by absolutely nothing. Up towards the North Bend again. So the Porsche 911 just closing in ever so slightly. Not under as much pressure as they once were from P3. As we see Paul Barrett, even though he's right at the back of the order, still giving the fans something to cheer for with an unbelievable jump. Maybe some of the biggest air we've seen all day long. Across the start-finish line we go. The gaps come out a little bit then. John Cross. Just got a little bit of a gap to work with. Then Barry Stewart in second position. He's got to try and ward that pressure off of Charlie French. Charlie French starting P2 wants to at least get back up into what would be P2. But they've got Bristow behind them. Vincent Bristow keeping them honest. John Cross hoping that the group behind just keep fighting, meaning he can have a fresh run towards the start-finish line and finish this race up with the first win of the season. Up Hairy Hill we come once again. Barry Stewart holding firm. Oh, almost a bit of contact there between Charlie French and Barry Stewart. Barry Stewart is going to have to go defensive through the Paddock Bend. Is there a gap to work with though for Charlie French? Charlie French trying absolutely everything, throwing absolutely everything at that Porsche. We head on to the final lap of the race. And well, we're about to see Barrett, I think, absolutely send it through the final corner. Yes, fully sideways. So regardless of how things have gone, he still sent it and gave them the crowd an absolute spectacle here. So we see some side-by-side action through Talladega. Almost a move being made there by Charlie French. But ultimately, Barry Stewart has managed to hold firm. Beautiful stuff there from Stewart. We head up the hill for the very final time. John Cross just needs the car to be reliable and deal with 2 more corners. The Lancia Stratos is going to kick the season off beautifully well here. 1 corner remains. Looks like it's going to be a race victory. Are we going to see a potential move round the outside of the Paddock Bend for P2? No, it's not quite going to work out there. It looks like Barry Stewart is going to hang on and will hold on to that P2. Brilliant stuff there. Great racing from our Super Retro series. As we go a little bit further back then, that is Alan Tapscott in the number 91 Ford Escort Mark II. Oh, what a race that was. But your race winner in the Lancia Stratos is going to be John Cross.